Congratulations! You have earned a silver numeric planning plaque.
Greetings and welcome to another episode of Let's Puzzle this Island of Dr. Brain. Alright, so it didn't take quite as long as I thought it would, but it still took quite a while. Plus we discovered two large heavy steel doors. The doors are beginning to get very hot. Better move on then. This door is locked with a spectrum analyzer puzzle. To open it, create a compound key. Click the ring spoon in the element bowls at the bottom and burn the ring spoon over the flames in the oven chamber on your left. Notice what happens next. Some colored lines will appear in the lower white box on the right, creating a pattern called a spectrum. When this pattern matches the pattern in the white box above, you will unlock the door. Decide which 5 elements we use to create a sample spectrum. Click on those 5 elements and burn them together to see if you are correct. Alright, so if we burn oxygen, we get that. If we burn SN, which I don't remember what that means, is that sodium? Yeah. Cu, which I can't remember what it is. ZR, zirconia? No, that's one definitely not used. Zn is that zinc? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, no. So I think these. Yep, that's what it.
Congratulations! You have earned a silver spectrum analysis plaque.
Whoa! Wonder what that was. Something may have just broken. Perhaps you should get out of here quickly. After a kick like that, what could remain stationary on this island? Well, writing paper and envelopes. Badum-tsh. Right, more word games. Let's get on with it. Alright, so let's click on the anthill. Welcome to the anthill antonym puzzle. An antonym is a word is one with an opposite meaning. In each famous quote, the antonyms for the 2 words need to be replaced by words the ants are carrying. Click on the ants words and then click on the words in the sentence that you want to replace. If you need help, use the hint watch. Alright, so I need to find the antonyms for the words that I am replacing then. Our differences are policies, our contradictions heresy. William McKinley. Our agreements are the virtues? Yeah. It's been my experience that folks who have no vices have very many vices. Abe Lincoln. Wow, that sounds so good. Alright, so we have very few virtues again? No, that's not correct. Very few principles. That's it. Oh no, it is right. This one is not right. That's right. Alright. They are working politics at the expense of human pleasure. Herbert Hoover. They are playing politics at the expense of human misery. Yay! I reject you. I pledge myself to our all deal for the American people. Franklin D. Roosevelt. What is the opposite of reject here? I pledge you for the New Deal. So you're the little woman who wrote the book that made this little piece, Abraham Lincoln. This great war, I guess. A moderate is a man with both feet weakly planted in the air. Conservative is a man with both feet firmly planted in the air. Nope. A radical, rather.
Congratulations! You have earned a silver platinum black.
Yay! Pick up a watermelon. I'll put that on the scales. Alright, let's go get for the apples here. Welcome to the synonym apple puzzle. Synonyms are words which have similar meanings. In the couplet, some of Shakespeare's words have been replaced by one of their synonyms. Find the correct synonym and replace the incorrect word. The red apple words are there for you to use. The yellow apple word is one currently selected, and the brown apple word have been placed, but you can still move them. At this level you will need to find 3 synonyms in each couplet. If you need help, use the hint word. You will probably not need that. Alright, so what's synonym for attractive? With eyes, this attractive want to grace their finesse. Finesse could be cunning. And eyes this art? No. Art is rate? No. Date? Art? They draw what they want to see, but know not the essence. Or else of this I presage. That's a word I don't know. They know not the hearts. Or else of this I rate. Thy end is truth and beauty's judgment and time. Presage. What the heck does that word mean? Where do I have my big book of explaining stuff? Get out of there. You are needed. My big book of English to Dutch language. Alright, presage. I could look it up on my phone, but hey, let's go old school here. This is an old game. Process, Providence, Privateer, Presage, voorteken, voorgevoel, voorspellen, aankondigen. Ja. So it's in presage prognosticate, I guess. I suppose I could look that up. Prognostication. Yep, that's the right word. Attractive. Grace there. Do I have to get them all right before they actually do anything? Because this doesn't seem right. Synonyms will break my head. Especially since I don't speak the bard's language all that well, apparently. Let's see, this hard once. You know, it would help if you'd at least give me some clue if I was getting close. Essence. I know what the word means, I just don't know what it means in this context. ESP. Why is there ESP in this book? SSS. Yeah, that's a little too few SSSs. No, it's not going to give me that. Alright, so what could doom mean besides the obvious? Because I'm almost feeling like going in there with a 12-gauge shotgun. Doom. I know not the... It hides this... Want the grace there... I know not the heart of the essence, yeah. Ah, found it. Oh, damn, I need to do 2 more. Ah! Oh, learn to read what soundless love hath composed. To hear with eyes belong to love's fine drollery. These offices, so oft as thou wilt see, shall profit thee and much adorn thy publication. Alright, soundless. Silent. Alright. Love hath composed. Writ. To hear with eyes belong to love's fine drollery. That's a word I don't know. Book. Tell me, what does that mean? Do you even know? Drollery. D, that's an F, that's D. Drollery. It doesn't sound like a real word, but I'm guessing I could be wrong. Drollery. Boerderij, snaaksheid. Those aren't real words. Not even in Dutch they're real words. Snaaksheid. Who the fuck came up with that word? But I think that means wit. Let's see, look. And which die bok. Receiving naught by elements so sluggish, by heavy hearts, symbols of either sorrow, or they sleep they engrave in my view, awakes my heart to hearts and eyes ecstasy. Alright. Receiving not by elements so sluggish. Slow? Probably. By heavy tears, symbols of either sorrow. Badges of woe. Or if they sleep, they engrave in my view. They picture in my sight. Wakes my heart to hearts and eyes ecstasy, delight.
Congratulations! You have earned a silver synonym plaque.
Thank you. Pick up the bucket of apples, put it on the scales, and finally the corn. Welcome to Hominy Homonym Puzzle. Homonyms are words that sound alike. Oh joy. The three missing words in a sentence are the homonyms of the missing words in the other sentence. Click on the word and place it in the sentence by clicking it on the corn. If you need help, use the hint watch. Yeah, well. When we went to the corn, right. Let's see, the homonyms of the missing words in the other sentence. Click on the word and place it in the sentence by clicking on the corn. Alright, so the words need to sound alike and then... Alright, we went to the mall, I guess. In the morning, we beat the crowds. Yeah, that's correct. He was mall when he saw the dog morning in his peach garden. No, that's not quite right. He was Alright, so morning needs to go there and then mall go here. He was oops, that's the wrong word. Yeah. The blank of his blank has a large blank. The blank music blared through the blank house as she went to the blank the cat from the table. The sole of his shoe has a large hole. What? How do you write hole again? H-O-L-E. All right. Yeah, that's right. The soul music blared through the whole house as she went to shoo the cat from the table. Alright, the blank beneath a bush and tried to keep out of the blank. The blank liked to blank the example of the gunfighter who turned out to be a blank. Right, out of sight probably. The thing cowered beneath a bush. No. Let's see, I think minor? No, the miner. Alright, the miner cowered beneath a bush and tried to keep out of sight. The miner liked to cite the example of the gunfighter who turned out to be a coward.
Congratulations! You have earned a silver homonym plaque.
Yay! Pick up the bucket of ground corn. It appears the hut is beckoning you. And it certainly is. across the bridge. Alright, some more modern surroundings at long last. But that'll have to do for this episode. Thank you all for watching. See you all